New hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Thank you for being here, giving us your valuable time today. I'm Woody. That is Gregory.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, yeah.
Hi, Greg. Yeah.
Hoi.
Hi. Hoi, Greg.
I'm Woody. Yeah.
There's Menace.
What is up?
Our
Hi.
birthday month boy.
Yes.
There's Morgan. She's our associate producer. Sammy, who... I got to turn your mic on here, Morgan. Hold on.
Hello.
There we go.
Here I am.
Sammy, our executive producer.
Good morning.
There's Gina Gran.
Hi.
We got Seabass. Phones are open, 877-44-WOODY. You can send us a text over to 22987. Email at thewoodyshow.com, which is where this whole conversation started. Recently, we had that email. Gabriella, I think it was the mom, and she had that situation with her son got busted with a burner phone.
Right.
And it turns out that it was purchased by the mother
Of the
girlfriend that
That's
they were
insane.
trying to keep him away from.
Right.
And sneaking out of the house and doing the whole thing. Yeah, so she's like kind of at her wit's end, not sure what to do, was asking for some advice, and listeners had a lot of good advice, one of which was to, get the cops involved,
Yes.
corruption of a minor, endangerment.
Restraining
It was like,
order.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, she's like Ubering him to
It's
the
weird.
girlfriend.
gross.
The
So
girlfriend's like
crazy.
pimping out your own daughter. And
Yep.
It's like so weird.
So crazy.
So
Anyway, we got a lot of feedback on it. Just in general. Somebody said restraining order.
Yeah.
You can look into something like that. It's just tough, man. As a father of a 16-year-old son, her son I believe was 15, 16-year-old son, it's tough because they're independent in so many ways, and this is a person who's able to drive, and
right.
Yeah.
they're in high school, and
Have
while they're not
jobs.
adults and they're not fully developed yet, they're still dumb AF.
They are super dumb.
It's just difficult to navigate a situation. It's not as easy as when they were like 6,
Right.
and you say no dessert, and you go to bed early, and,
Yeah.
listen.
And that's that.
and things like that. Anyway, so we got one of these after hours voicemails from somebody who wanted to share their story of, they're difficult.
Okay.
And this is going to make your ovaries just like shrivel up and die, ladies.
Oh, good.
And fellas, it's going to make you swear off any idea of, dumping one inside and trying to have a baby.
Just Joe.
Yeah, just Joe.
Free birth
Yeah,
control.
nothing wrong with, put it in other places. You don't have to put it there. You don't have to
That's
make a
right.
baby.
You can be very experimental.
Yeah, so here's the after hours voicemail in response to that listener's email story.
Hello, Woody. So, calling in because I was listening to Gabriella's story, and I had a daughter who was dating a boy who was doing similar things. He got expelled from the school they were at. He snuck onto the school, gave her a burner phone after I took away all of her devices so she couldn't talk to him anymore. She ended up trying to kill herself twice during the relationship, and I had her put in the mental hospital. After she came out, she still found ways to keep talking to him. The police were no help at all because she was almost 18, so they said, oh, well, she's almost 18, so in a few months she's going to be able to do what she wants anyway, which she ended up doing as soon as she turned 18. She moved in with him. I ended up getting calls in the middle of the night twice to go pick her up from his house because they had got physical altercations. She finally broke up with him, but she was living with him for almost a year and didn't talk to me the entire time except when she needed something. And she finally did break up with him, and then she moved back home. Everything was going good.
Okay, so everything was going good to this
Okay.
point. Did it stay
So
good?
They broke up. She
Did it
moved
stay?
back in.
Did it stay good?
Let's go with no.
Probably
No.
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 No. Okay, everybody's guess is no. All right, let's find out.
Everything was going good. Then he killed himself.
Yeah, the boyfriend killed himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
So she, I guess, had tried a couple times during their relationship because it was that good.
Uh-huh.
And then now they break up and everything else. The boyfriend ends up actually killing himself.
Oh, my
Jesus,
God.
darling.
Not what I was expecting.
And then his family blamed her for breaking up with him, and that's why he killed himself. And then everything was okay with her for a while, but then she got a new boyfriend who wasn't a bad person, but she was able to take complete control of the relationship and make him believe we were these horrible parents and this and that because we wanted her to clean up after herself at home, take care of her responsibilities, and stop constantly disrespecting everyone in the house, which would be me, my husband, treating us like garbage all the time. Well, her boyfriend believed everything she said, and then she ended up moving out again. I haven't talked to her in almost 18 months because, we're these people that never cared about her, never took care of her. and she even had a baby with him, and I haven't even seen my granddaughter. So that's pretty much what this, if they can't get the son to start making good decisions for himself, like, that's pretty much what they have to look forward to. Therapy didn't help, the police didn't help, nothing helped. And nothing is still helping, and I can't even call her and talk to her, and I don't even get to see her, and yeah. So, wanted to let you know from someone who's already gone through this and is still going through this, that the future. Okay, love everybody. Bye.
All right, bye.
Jeez.
So that's called, this is why you say, and people, you can argue with me till you're blue in the face about, well, it's me. You can love your kids, but you can hate being a parent. And that right there, I think paints it perfectly.
Yep.
She loves this girl. She loves her daughter. But you think she likes any of that? Going through any of that?
No.
That's the parenting part. Aunts, uncles, you don't have to deal with that stuff. You may get called in to try to like intervene and have a conversation, but you as the parent, you are on the line on that one.
For life.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why the whole idea of like you love your kids, but you hate being a parent. That's what that is right there.
It's sad because you can do everything right as a parent, and then the kid
Yeah.
still does
Yeah,
whatever.
it sucks.
My thing is trying to constantly interact with that. Does that even help at all? You know, does that change anything? It's not like the kid is gonna wake up one day and go, you know what, Mom?
Yeah,
you
today's
know what,
so
Dad?
different than yesterday.
You're absolutely right. I'm gonna turn everything around. It just takes time, and then they have to realize themselves, like,
True.
hey, why am I living this way? I don't have to.
That's why I've told my son a number of
Yeah.
times. I'm like, man, I can sit here and give you all the advice. You're either going to take it or leave it. Part of me just wants you to go through it because you'll have to experience it to really understand it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
And
just
to
like,
avoid
You're not
from
going to
now
you're not
on.
going to get it until you fall on your face.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
You go,
know,
man, this sucks.
Yeah, I know it sucks, and you're a parent, and you want to save them, and you want to keep them from all these bad things happening, but they might just have to go through it because they're not going to listen.
As
Exactly.
a non-parent, here's my part that I don't understand. Lots of families have a black sheep in the family, and I'm not talking somebody who's just kind of an a-hole. I'm talking about people who are like drug addicts,
Destructive.
thieves, in and out of jail, rob their own relatives.
Right.
You know, bad people. If that person was in my life and was my kid just because he came out of my sperm, I could see myself saying, you know what? I don't love you. I really could.
Yeah.
Or like, I love you, but
I mean,
I'm
I
done
don't know.
with you.
I don't know what it's like.
The other thing,
Unconditional.
the other thing
I
that
don't
comes
know if I
up,
believe in that.
the other thought that comes up is, you love them, but you don't like them.
Yeah,
like I love you,
absolutely.
but right now I don't like you.
And I love
Also-
you only because you're family.
Also, Greg, I've noticed with people like the black sheep of the family, they're always babied. They're always
center of
catered
attention.
to.
Yeah.
They blame everybody else.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and the whole family
the
revolves
family,
around it.
the family like does everything for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why? They're
Yeah.
acting like garbage.
Right.
It's like the whole
Treating
family
you like
is
garbage.
like held hostage.
Yeah,
exactly.
Why?
323, I hate this stuff. It doesn't sound like she was doing anything right as a parent.
Really?
Like,
Really?
It sounds like she was doing everything she could. There was therapy. She took away all the phones. She like tried to keep this girl away from this guy. Like that's why she related so much to Gabrielle's email.
Yeah, what was she
Called
supposed
the
to do?
cops.
That's the thing. It's really easy to be a backseat driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
To
my
somebody,
kid.
yeah, right? Like I would never let my kid cry in an airplane.
Yeah.
Okay, or in that situation, like what are you gonna do? That's what used to drive me crazy when you hear. Remember the show Loveline?
Of course.
Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla.
Of course.
Like it was always the parents' fault. From Dr. Drew, it was always the parents' fault. I'm like, and I remember saying to Dr. Drew at one point, I said, "Don't you think it's possible that she's just a whore and the parents were great parents?" And she tried sex and she's like, "Man, this is great." And
I'm
she went,
never gonna stop.
And she went all in on it. Had nothing to do. The parents were good parents. They taught her right and whatever. But like, man, she got a little taste of whoring and she loved it.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with anything that the parents did or didn't do.
He wasn't buying it.
Because he believes that there must be some type of trauma or some type of addiction or some type of.
I totally disagree. Because what if it's a kid and he's out and he finds what Seabass and I call creek porn? Like you find a magazine by the creek, and that's where you learn stuff from.
Yeah, it's not like
Had
your
nothing
parents
to do
went
with
out
your
and,
parents.
and bought you.
Totally.
Yeah.
Smut.
Penthouse. Yeah.
Exactly. Because then you see it and you're like, what's this?
Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're dealing with all that. That blows, but also very helpful for anybody out there. I mean, I take comfort even knowing that you're not alone in this struggle in this world of parenting.
Yeah, that's
parenting
rough.
is an impossible job. 714 texting over. Absolutely right.
I could see myself writing people off.
You guys are describing my brother, says the 714.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. Trending news headlines coming up for you next. Gina Grad's going to have those. 877-44 Woody's the phone number. You can send us a text over to 22987. More Woody shows next. Hang on.
They get into your house